I'm Peter Block at TCT 2019 in San Francisco for ACC.org, and with me is Greg Fontana from California. Greg has been telling us about what we've all been waiting for a long time, Greg, which is a new valve for transcatheter aortic valve replacement, the Portico valve. So, Greg, finally this valve is up against the standard valves to see whether or not it's non-inferior, and it turns out that
it's not inferior.
There you go. Great. So tell me a little bit about this valve and why you think it's so important that we use this valve.
So this valve has a lot of unique features, Peter, and I think the community is going to be very excited once they have it in their hands. First of all, it's a self-expanding nitinol valve that is an interannular valve, and it can be deployed very slowly without rapid pacing, no changes in hemodynamics. There are large cells, so for easy access to the cornea or re-access the cornea down the line. The hemodynamics are excellent and perform like the superannular valves that are available today.
So it's sort of like a superannular valve, which is a real plus. Mm-hmm. It's also repositionable a little bit, is it not,
right.
Greg?
You can completely remove it, reposition it, recapture it, so there's no stress during the procedure.
So a lot of difference in this valve from what we're used to in standard valves today with the Medtronic and Edwards valves. So tell me a little bit about paravalvular leak, which is always an issue, and also tell me about the longevity that you know about from the European experience.
Sure. The one area that the valve did not meet its secondary endpoint was in moderate or above aortic regurgitation. There was no differences in severe. It is a modest increase over these commercially available valves. We did not see an improvement even with the new delivery system that was added. However, from Portico 1, which is our European trial, in experienced centers who have a lot more experience and have had their hands longer, the paravalvular leak is 2.6%, which is as good as it gets.
Yeah, you know, this whole business of paravalvular leak and experience making it less is an interesting phenomenon, but it's real. The longer you take care of these folks with a specific valve, the better you get at it. I think that's fair to say. So going forward, Greg, this is obviously a trial done for the FDA. What do you anticipate?
Well, the FDA has the application in hand, all 350 pages of the document, and it's under review. We've had meetings already, and we're pretty optimistic they're going to approve this valve in the spring of 2020, hopefully commercializing here by June next year.
So when you say June, probably end of the summer. You know how that goes. But the fact of the matter is, hopefully within another year, we'll have another valve in our hands and on the shelf, which will be a big step forward, I think.
Indeed.
Thanks, Greg.
Appreciate it.